Hi everyone, welcome back to this session with Study Explore. Today we are going to do an important chapter, which is going to be a physics. Sorry, I'm like totally messed up. So we are going to do a new chapter, which is going to be a civics. So don't you think civics and physics seem a little bit similar to each other? So in your notebooks, it is actually DP. So let us start with the chapter, which is why democracy and what is democracy. So let us come to the introduction. They're telling Amma you have to do introduction. So the first thing is democracy, which means a rule by the people. People are going to rule the all the I want to elect this one and that one. This is popularity over virginity, and which makes what makes it truly democracy? What country? Let us see the features of democracy. When there is an elected leader, like there is an elect first one is leaders can be elected by the people, universal adult franchise, rule of law, and respect right and freedoms. So we are going to discuss these 3 points in detail. So let us start it. So so as you can see, elected leaders chosen by the people. What does this mean? So there is x, election x, and there are y. This is people. This is people. This is the party. This is party number one, uh, A. This is party number two. So people can choose if they like to go with. So this Y gets to choose to take whether A or else X as the leader. If this selected A is represented. Party number one is represented as a leader. So what does universal adult franchise mean? Anyone above 18 years, anyone above 18 plus can has a vote to vote, voting right. And this is also there, children. One vote, one person, one person, one vote. So this is actually in your textbook, I guess. One value. So what are they trying to tell me is one person has the chance to one vote, and one vote has a value has one value. So what is rule of law? Means every law has, in a law there is a rule. So if you want to do this, there is a rule. If it's correct or wrong, all those stuff. Next one is respect for rights and freedoms. So respect for rights and freedoms. What does this mean? So what does it mean? See, when there is a respect for right, like you have to respect the rights and freedoms. So these are the rights you have to respect those rights, and everyone has those rights. You can't blame them for those rights, them for these rights, and everyone has their own freedom. So our next PPT is going to be as what is not democracy. So monarchy is not democracy, dictatorship and one party rule is not monarchy, democracy. What is this monarchy? King, ruling of the king. What is this dictatorship? No one of the public accountability. No, like people don't choose. People don't get. Please write down these to choose. Okay. One party rule means no real choice. Only party, for example, we can see here. Why got to choose party number A or X? Here they don't. This why don't have chance. A will only be ruling it. Okay, only one party will rule it. So examples, Myanmar and China are going to be the examples. Why democracy? As we have in the lesson, the first thing is accountability. Democracy gives us accountability. For example, government is answerable to people. They can answer. They are how do I tell you, accountable, like they are responsible. They're responsible for the people. like you know what, they have to give the right. For example, some that other government will come and tell me, what is this, like no, someone will come and ask me something. So like they have to answer people. When people say this is not from the law, the government has to answer, right? So so what does citizens demand? Transparency. So transparency, what does transparency mean? Like you know, they want their own rights, they want to know their rights, they have the right to know. Like that, we have example, right to information in India. They can take information from respected, like you know, police officers or who are patrol who you know, who will give the information to the people. So why democracy means, second thing is, it is good at decision making. More discussion with more people, better decisions. Involves diverse views, means many people can see and give their opinion. Give their opinion. So if it avoids the hasty decisions by one people. So if one person takes all the decisions, it would be messy. It would be messy. So the third thing is dignity. Everyone is respected equally, no gender, religion, and caste. Voice for women and minorities. See, everyone is treated equally. Treatment, treatment. Everyone is going to get treated equally. The treatment of every single person is equally. No one is going to be biased on the gender of their religion and their caste. So, voice for women. Women can also give their opinion. Women can also give their opinion. So the third one is minorities, like people who are below 18. Minorities means who are like below 18 can be called as minorities, or less in number, or less in number can also be called as minorities. So they also have the right to speak. So the fourth one is conflict resolution, like peaceful solutions to differences. So what does this peaceful solution to differences means? See, there is also always a problem. There is always a problem, something or other problem. So for that problem, we have solution. For every problem, we have one solution. They'll tell now, like that. For every problem, here also we have one solution. So there is one problem, there is one solution. There is one another problem, there is another solution. To find the solution, people will sit together. People will sit together and solve the problem. So use dialogue, not violence. So use dialogue means to speak and say no. Like uh, like you know, they'll say కూర్చొని మాట్లాడు, like we'll sit and we'll talk. If there is any problem, they'll tell now, ఏమైనా బాధ ఉంటే మనం కూర్చొని మాట్లాడదాం, we'll sit and solve the problem, like that. So accommodates diversity. So limitations of democracy, what are the limitations? Like there should be some limit limit to democracy. Can be slow and inefficient, sometimes bad decisions, influenced by the rich, yet better than other systems. So, what are these limitations? The first one is it is slow. It is slow. The second, sometimes it happens bad decisions, always nice decisions only sitting together. But some people will go too much violently, which will lead to the bad decisions. So, these are mostly influenced by the rich people. These are mostly influenced by the rich. So, but this is the best, like you know. So the final conclusion is that it is based on freedom. Democracy is based on freedom. It is based on equality. Means everyone is treated equally before law, and the participation. Many people will participate if it's a democracy, and they are knowing that they will not get any, like you know, uh, disturbances, and they will be treated equally. Next one is empowers people. People will be interested to join. Not perfect, but the best system available. Thank you, everyone. Let us meet tomorrow.